Welcome back to End to Edgy Opinion. I'm going to do a quick tabletop loading bench walkover of this Rainier 180gr round nose flat tip projectile. Rainier actually sent me these, the round nose. I initially bought 1,000 hollow point, 300 black 180gr hollow point rounds from Midway, and ran through just about all of them. Made some videos, and I'd contacted them for some support and trying to figure some stuff out, so I showed them my video, so they sent me these to do some more load development. And I've already released a video of the actual loaded cartridges that are functioning optimally, at least in the platform that I'm using, which is a Sig Sauer MCX Vertus 9-inch short bolt pistol, 300 Blackout, obviously. The performance issues start with the whole feeding, and then there's the accuracy. The 360 video where I shoot this projectile, you can see the grouping. On the first shot, you got that low right hanger because of the case-sensitive nature of accurate 1680, but the follow-up 4 shots are pretty close. Not sub MOA, but definitely around 2 MOA, which 300 Blackout you're going to be shooting at like 50 yards or closer for the most part. Plus these are plinking rounds, so we're going to go through the process where you got your brass. You start out. So I've used a number of different brass manufacturers and or sources. These are Lake City, once or twice fired. These are not annealed yet. We'll go over that really quick. So we've got the AMP, Annealing Made Perfect machine. Turn it on from the back. Change the program. To 34. Take out the dust plug. This is the shell holder, and the shell holder from AMP. This comes with it. Put the shell holder in there, tighten it down. That's ready. Number 2 is for 300 Blackout, the pilot. Take it out of its little protective thing. Screw it into the annealing magical hole. So you have the clean piece of brass. Put in the shell holder. You want to keep the shell holder this way so the brass doesn't fall out if you hold it the other side, or this side or that side. So I'm going to go in at about 9 o'clock like that, put it in like that, hit start. And out comes your annealed piece of brass. Do another one. One 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000. So just under 4 seconds to anneal a piece of brass. Let's see. So obviously this is not as awe-inspiring as a flamethrower, torch, whatever, but this will get you the exact same result every single time. You can send off your brass to the AMP guys out in New Zealand, and they will make sure that the hardness of the brass after annealing is ideal, and that you're not over or under doing it. So some pieces will get stuck in there, and this is a hot piece of brass, so you have to them out of there, because stuff expands when it gets hot. It might rotate freely now, but some pieces are slightly tighter around the extractor rim. Oh, hopefully that works for eye candy for you guys. Okay, so obviously you don't need to anneal to be able to reload, but it's just a cool thing to do if you can do it. Well, not just cool, it's beneficial to your reloading efforts. Anyway, once you anneal, hopefully you'll end up with a bunch of brass, and you're going to want to resize it. Right now I've got a belling die here, then a powder. Then you've got your seating die, and then you've got a Lee factory crimp die right there. The sizing die and the seating die are both the Reading National Competition die set. So here's the sizing die, full length. So what's going to happen is, instead of chamfer and deburr, which takes a bit more time, you're going to use this station right here, and it's going to bell the top of the mouth, the rim, and then the powder's going to drop. Then this guy's going to seat the bullet, and because these are pretty flat rounds, stay with me camera, there we go. So we have pretty flat rounds here on the base. These are slightly rounded. The hollow points are not as rounded as this. Let's see. So I'll load up a few rounds here. This is a Dillon 550B. So the first stage you're gonna bell it. Second stage you're gonna do a powder drop. And since I've been working around the bench and agitating this thing, I'm gonna dump out the first two charges, just so I know I'm getting what I should be getting. I've already checked it with my Reading RCBS Charge Master earlier. Just going through the motions here. You can also get the Dillon funnel for the powder feed. That also will bell, which that means you don't have to replace your first station. With the belling die, you can keep your sizing die there. So run this guy up. You can see the Lee factory crimp die marking there right on the edge. Let's do a couple more since this is a progressive. Good way to remember is you go case, bullet, pull it. Case, bullet, pull it. Oop, don't get your glove stuck in there. Case, bullet, pull it. Alright, so let's take a quick look at the overall length here. Zeroed out. And since this is the cartridge overall length, you're going to end up getting variance in the actual cartridge overall length. What you really want to do is overall length of the ogive. So grab a caliper. With this caliper, you can measure to the ogive. Make sure it's square with the anvil. And there you have that measurement, 1.5370. inches. Seed a couple more projectiles. Case, bullet, pull it. These do feed a lot better than the hollow points. I run into almost no issues with this guy. I just need to shoot him some more, maybe with other magazines other than the Blackout. It was just coincidence that I got my 300 Blackout magazines at the same time that I took delivery of that box of the round nose, flat tip projectiles from Rainier. Let's see. And let's see, pick a random one out of here and see how that measures up. That one's slightly longer. 7.5, 7.1, 7.6. 7.3. Again, I'm using the Redding Match National Competition die set for the seating and the full length size. This guy. I also have the Dillon carbide set, which works as well, but for load development with the dials on here, it's going to make life way easier for load development. So let's see, 15365, 60. So remember, this projectile is quite finicky. It's going to be more, a little bit longer. And that's the other thing. These are plated. They're not going to be match grade, like, you know, 6.5 Creedmoor, 6 mil, or whatever other precision cartridge that you load. There's going to be some variable because they are copper, just lead, and it's copper plated. But they feed and they shoot under 2 MOA. It's a worthy endeavor to load these guys. And considering how the market is mostly very expensive, 26 to 34 or even higher cents per projectile, these guys make sense if you're just shooting steel from 30 feet or whatever it is, because they'll hit and they won't cost you $0.33 every time you pull the trigger. You'll get, depending on how you buy these, you can get them as low as 9 cents a piece. So they work, but you have to figure it out for your rifle. It comes down to the variables of your feed lips on your rifle, because depending on how wide they are, I'll insert some images, but basically they won't feed correctly and they'll hang up because of these aren't your regular shaped projectile that will end up going up the ramp smoothly. It's got a very flat wedge shape, which means it needs a much wider run up to get into the chamber each time. Otherwise you're going to have issues like I've seen with the hollow point especially. But these guys seem to feed well and they group pretty well, so figured I'd throw a quick video together about loading these guys. Thanks for watching.